Hello you, it's my Yard, Dr. Yard, and it's the big elephant in the room when it comes to this Doctor Who Worlds Apart video. We're going to talk about the $1 million card, because no one's going to pay $1 million for this card. Why would a game company sell a card for $1 million? That's the stupidest thing in the world. I'm not going to play in this game whatsoever because of this $1 million card. It's a bunch of crybabies, a bunch of almost inept, because they're not thinking of the bigger picture or doing their due diligence when it comes to this sort of stuff. This is a digital card game. It is to do with non-fungible tokens and cryptocurrency, where you have true ownership of the game. It's not like MTG Arena or Hearthstone, where you don't physically own the cards on your account. If the servers go, they go. When it comes to NFTs, they get put onto the Ethereum blockchain if you want, and you can sell them on there and keep a hold of them underneath your crypto ledger if you so deal with it. It's just a digital asset. It is a tangible digital asset. It is something new and emerging. Anywho, so with that being said, there is people that have put cards up for $1 million. Yes. Who has? This guy. This guy's done it for $1 million. It's even proof. Serial number 10 of 10th Doctor, Mr. Sandshoes. I put it for $1 million. Why? Because I can. It is more bragging. It was one of the first packs I had ever opened, and I pulled a 10th Doctor with the 10th serial, which, from what I was hearing, because obviously the packs came out ages and ages. I think I bought this pack in January, and the packs had been out for 2 months before that. So there was, for 2 months, no one had got hold. For 2 months, no one got hold of this card, and then I turn up, decide to buy a card, and I get it. That's pretty lucky, in all honesty. So yes, I want to show it off. There's no reason other than that. I'm not going to expect anywhere close to $1 million if I wanted to sell it. If someone wants to give me a reasonable offer, that's the whole point. The marketplace doesn't have that feature yet, but eventually there will be direct messaging and trading on the site, and you'll be able to do your own private offers through the blockchain, which is great. So then someone can see that $1 million card and see, I want offers. Someone gives me a sensible offer, I might actually sell it. It's a nice marketing way to show off a stupid price, and knowing you can get offers more than anything else. Some people don't see it that way. Some people think it's the developers that are setting the prices, and that's just stupid. Even saying there's a 5% cut, which is absolutely right. If you're Founders Token, you actually get that 5% cut back, so they're not earning anything for Founders Tokens members. Some people are arguing that the 5% just goes into the pocket of the company, and that means they just make profits out of it. Again, yes, that 5% is used for servers, and then gets bedded into tournaments in the future when the game comes out. Goes to charity, server costs, etc. Fat Viking, the CEO, has put out that there is going to be information on where all the money goes to when it comes to the marketplace. He's hinted and told us in the Founders Token Discord chat. And it is basically, some of the stuff goes into carbon neutral and carbon negative for the CO2 emissions that obviously their servers are pumping out as well, which is, from an ethical standpoint, of course, it makes real sense, because there's a lot of misgrievance of Bitcoin pumping out so much server mining. It's so much servers get used up. It's more than Amazon, Google, etc., etc. So, and Ethereum is going to change to a proof of stake model rather than a mining model, so that will reduce their carbon emissions as well when that happens. Whenever that happens, of course. But that's just the technical blockchain side of things. If you want to look at other people's channels that dedicate themselves to cryptocurrency, we're talking about the game. So my $1 million one is there purely for bragging rights, and when we get to a serious point of that nature. It wasn't dictated the price of the companies. Any person who puts their cards on the marketplace can choose what price to put them at. Sometimes you get a massive bargain. We explained in the previous video how I got a Time Lord President Epic for $1. $30 pack. Epic is likely to get one in a pack, but it's $1 for just to buy it from the marketplace. That was insane value. Another insane value just happened today. I sold some cards in the marketplace. I saw this deal. I had to snap it up because it was stupidly good was the first Doctor, the original one, the definitive article, you might say. And I'm selling one at $5.50 at the minute, which for a Doctor in a TARDIS frame and it's legendary is a great price. The one I saw though was a Weeping Angel, serial number 2. I sold it at 120, but look at the max supply. The max supply is the key here, because there's only 19 of them. There is 19 of a Weeping Angel version. Number 2, granted, the serial number doesn't really matter. I sold a Beast legendary in Weeping Angel a few days ago, just before the Cyber King frames came out, the day before. I sold that for about 300. So this legendary, which to be honest is Doctor, it's the Doctor, no matter the frame, it's going to be worth more than the Beast in my honest opinion. So I could quick flip it, but I might not, because with only 19, it's maybe a long-term keep, not financial advice. If someone gave me a good offer for it, I'll sell it straight away. Simple as that. Swap, bit, bop, and all that jazz. Simples. Now, don't get me wrong, I understand the reservations some people have when it comes to a game that's not been out yet. It's very much like kickstarting a game and the game doesn't come out. There's always that risk. But the amount of funds that have been generated through the last couple of frames that have came out, the Time Lord Presidents and the Cyber King and Imperial Daleks, will be more than enough. In fact, Viking even mentioned that they've hired new staff already in the last couple of days to help with the interface, to help with the marketplace integration, to make sure it's less buggy, it's smoother. They're only on version 1 of the marketplace. The marketplace will be completely different, I'm sure, in a month or two's time, and then as we get into beta at the end of the year, things changing on a very, very fast basis. So, yes, if you're a general Doctor Who fan, some of it, is not going to look great, to be honest. The intro, if it wants to load up, that's helpful. There we go. Animation can sometimes slow the site down as well. Pack contents here. Here's the frames that have already been burned. But for some people, this is all gobbledygook. So it does need to be streamlined. The only gameplay we've seen is this 14-second clip, which I'd imagine is completely different now to what it will be in alpha, let alone when we get into beta. And then obviously you can learn to play the game from up here. Learn the game. Again, same illustration of the alpha, tell you about the objects and stuff, health, yada yada yada. You need to see the gameplay in hand for it to actually click in your head. It's much like Magic the Gathering. You could have someone talking about it, but if you've never played the game before, it won't make a word of sense. Flying? First strike? Death touch? What? It needs to make sense. So a lot of this is gobbledygook. You can see the roadmap here. Q1 Time Lord President pack did get released. Marketplace also went live obviously this week in the last 9 days ago. Game Alpha launched at some point. Deck Builder goes live very, very soon on that. Same for the launcher. Time Lord Victorious pack. Machines of War came out. Lonely Assassin is comboing with the game that came out. You can then sign up for the beta hopefully at some point. Game closed beta launch will happen in Q4. A Planet sale which is to do with crypto, and then an expansion hopefully around just after that as well. But we also then get Doctor Who effects, which costs a lot of money from what we've been told, and also being connected to smart chains and blockchain wallets, which for people that understand the tech is pretty big and will help it get more popular very, very quickly on it. Fingers crossed. Like I say, in the description is a link to the game if you've never played before. It's the referral link, so if you do buy packs at some point, I will get a 10% cut, which I can use to then buy more packs myself. So yeah, feel free. But I understand people that the site needs to be updated and things and bits need to be changed. Just do your due diligence. Just make sure that you understand what you're getting yourself into. And if you want to wait until the game's got proper gameplay, yeah, sure, absolutely, not a problem. But don't dismiss it before it's even happened. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to see more Doctor Who's Worlds apart, hit that subscribe button, turn notifications on, hit the like on the video, and follow me on Twitter. It's my yard. I will see you very, very soon, because I want to try and do a video every single day-ish when it comes to it. What will we talk about next time? More bargains? Who knows? Who